5 years ago, I made a video about the best car soundproofing products, and that video did really well, but a lot has changed since then. Some products has completely fallen off and some new ones have taken over. And there's way more real world data now, not just what the companies say, but what actually works inside your vehicle. So I'm updating this list. These are the top 10 best soundproofing product that actually works in 2025. I'll break down what each one is best at, when to use it, and what kind of results you can realistically expect based on actual testing and community feedback. First one is Resonix CLD Squares. These high-performance constrained layer dampening tiles are recognized as the gold standard for reducing panel resonance. Independent lab tests revealed up to 17 decibels of resonance reduction from a single layer, a level of performance that surpasses Dynamat, Kilmat, and most DIY alternatives. The loss factor rating is up to 0.64 on the Mega version, the highest of any CLD material on the market. Real users agree it lives up to the hype. Resonix is not a scam, says one user. If anything, all the other brands are. If you have the money, just get Resonix. You will not regret it. A Reddit user who noticed nearly silent doors once the install was complete. Further comparison posts back it up. Number 2, something I've used many times, is Kilmat 80mm butyl mats. Kilmat is one of the most popular DIY CLD mats out there, and for good reason. It's affordable, readily available, and relatively easy to install. Used correctly, it delivers solid noise reductions in door, trunks, floor, even larger panels on trucks or older vehicles. What real users are saying is that Kilmat made a huge difference in the noise from the ass end. Shared by a user who applied it to their 2015 Malibu and noticed significantly less trunk and deck noise. In a Toyota FJ Cruiser thread, a comparison between sound deadeners emphasized value and performance. I put it in my Subaru doors to give the doors a solid sound when shutting. I feel better. Any sound deadener will do that. If you apply at least 30-40% in the door, you'll feel that door shut a lot more solid. Weight can cause lower gas mileage, so that's one thing to consider also if you do your entire car. That echoes the idea that CLD mats like Kilmat reduce vibrations, not airborne noise like wind or tire roar. Number 3, Noico Red 150 ml closed cell foam. This closed cell foam liner is a popular choice for pairing with CLD mats. It doesn't reduce structural vibration on its own, but it excels at blocking airborne noise and providing thermal and insulation when installed over vibration dampening layers. And this comes from a Jeep Wrangler thread. It absolutely doesn't absorb water and no odor. Very low weight, oil and petrol resistant. Manufacturer specs echoed by real users who say it handles hot, harsh conditions without gassing or soaking up moisture. In forums discussing combinations of material, users consistently recommend a layering strategy. Number 4, Boom Mat Spray-On Deadener. This one I do like for hard to reach places. This rubberized sound dampening spray is a solid supplement option for awkward spots like wheel wells, under the hood, door seams, or fender interiors, places you can't easily cover with mats. It won't match heavyweight mats in performance, but it's a practical choice for covering those tricky areas where you just can't reach. In a thread about wheel wells, I applied it everywhere I could reach on my 4Runner, made a huge difference in quietness. Doors felt more solid when closing. Even when it rained, it didn't sound like a tin can anymore. User detailing a full vehicle spray install. Honest user feedbacks from forums cautioning against expecting matte level performance. The only thing is, if you plan to do your entire vehicle with spray, expect it to cost a lot of money because a can of spray, well, I'll have links in the description below of everything I talk about in this video to make it easier for you to buy. Number 5, SoundSkin Pro Door Kit. This 3-level layer pre-cut kit includes butyl for dampening, foam for absorbing, and a foil backing for heat reflection. Designed specifically for door panels, it makes installation quick and clean with no measuring or trimming required. Crosstrek owner confirmed, my Crosstrek is fairly loud on the highway. I recorded a sound drop of about 10 decibels on the highway and the speakers had a much higher quality. And 10 decibels, so you understand the difference between decibels and how much a human can actually hear the difference, is 10 decibel reduction is basically reducing the noise that we hear in half, the perception. Every 10 decibel, you cut that noise in half. Every 3 decibels, you cut the energy of that noise in half, but not how a human would hear it. So that's one thing. Every 10 decibels, half. So it does add up if you add more than one product. Some forum users flag potential heat resilience problems with cases of the mat degrading in hot vehicles over time. So that's something to consider. Number 6, Be Quiet H liner hood insulation. This hood liner thermal barrier mounts to the inside of your hood, aiming to cut engine noise and block heat transfers, especially if your vehicle came with a thin or missing factory insulation. A user on a Defender forum reported, I have to say the liner under the hood made by far the biggest difference with engine noise. However, one less satisfied reviewer noted, I purchased panels once I applied the product. It did not dampen any engine noise, showing that results aren't always guaranteed. And what I've noticed in my test is if you already have a quiet vehicle, then you're not going to notice that much of a difference versus if you have a really loud engine. It's just common sense, but something people don't really consider when applying this stuff. Number 7, Second Skin Luxury Liner Pro. This product combines mass-loaded vinyls with closed-cell foam in a single sheet designed to block airborne noise like road, tire, exhaust, and engine sounds while also providing thermal insulation. When fully installed over vibrating dampening layers, it creates a barrier wall effect inside the car. A user installing Luxury Liner Pro in a 2003 Tacoma noted fitting challenges but reported a very noticeable noise reduction when coverage was complete. So it's a little bit more difficult to install, but it really works. Number 8, HushMat Ultra Starter Kit. This is a small format CLD mat kit, perfect for beginners or small installs like door skins or speaker backing. It's designed to introduce users to sound deadening without the commitment of a full roll. What real users are saying, totally worth it for me, especially if you are taking the door panels off anyway. Improves the sound of speakers, cuts down on road noise, and keeps the stereo sound in the car. So now you know the top soundproofing products that actually works. The ones real people are using, the ones backed by data, and the ones you can actually get your hands on. But knowing what to buy is just the first step. But if you want to see exactly how to use the materials from this video in the smartest way possible, check out my video, Top 7 Ways to Soundproof a Car. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video, assuming you subscribed.